Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina.
And now I'm Julia.
And you know, some of you probably live in homes.
Some of you.
And if you do,
Home is where the heart is.
I bet the heart is there, but I bet what's not there is some really crazy stuff. Some really weird out there. Well, maybe some of you.
Some of you.
But I bet it's not as out there as some of the things on the Zillow Gone Wild Twitter account.
Well, it's in
Don't get
there.
too cocky.
Because it's in a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I bet it's not. I bet we got to suggest. There's a.
Hold on, I need to reset Jacob. Hold on.
I bet.
Wait, okay, we can zhuzh this up like real estate agents do. We can say Jacob isn't broken, he's rustic.
Yeah.
He's a fixer-upper.
A fixer-upper, beautiful view.
Lots of charm.
This is a project intro.
We got a suggestion in the Patreon Discord from Snite6, who said, Drawfee hosts make characters based on the houses they'd live in, found in random @Zillow Gone Wild Twitter posts. And so I went on the Zillow Gone Wild Twitter and I found some of the posts with some funny and weird houses and I put them in the Photoshop document. And Nathan has been kind enough to be our dice roller.
I'm ready to go wild with this episode. Yes.
And so you're going to roll us between 1 and 5. We're going to pull up the house and we're going to draw who we think lives there.
Yes.
Yes.
Jacob.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm with it today. So I'm ready.
Here's your number.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 2.
2.
2, yeah,
Here's a really cool basement in Chesterton, Indiana with an awesome conversation pit and bar. This one I pulled because the room is like empty. The rooms are like completely sterile and empty, and they have a conversation pit.
You fill the rooms with the conversation.
Yeah, you put couches in the pit.
I have a question.
Never
Yes.
been in the pit?
Was this house on that British show Grand Designs, where they have really rich people take over really cool spots and then go, yeah,
spot?
this is interior design. I have no furniture and it's a concrete cube. That's my take on Grand Designs.
Yeah, I think that's basically what this is.
Yeah.
I just really liked the idea of a conversation pit.
Conversation pit sounds like the name of a podcast.
It does.
Yeah.
Get in the
It's-
conversation
It's
pit.
got to be out there.
Yeah.
And if it's not, we have dibs.
Yes.
So I'd like to imagine.
I would describe our show as a conversation pit.
Yeah, it is kind of like you're stuck in a hole with us, and several hours have passed and no one's coming to help. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Jacob?
I was imagining.
Yeah.
You get, you're on a date with this guy
Oh no.
Sure.
and you get
Is he cute?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're on a date
How
with
did
this
the
guy.
date go until this point?
It was going well enough that you went back to his place.
Okay. Was this a first date?
To his house in Chesterton, Indiana.
That's a long commute.
we went out in Williamsburg.
But the date went really well.
He said, "Do you want to see my place?" And then he drove us to Chesterton.
Is this one of those
Indiana.
private jet first dates, like in 50 Shades of Grey?
Hold on, I'm going to look up how long it would take to drive there, because that will change my answer on whether or not I'm willing to go.
But how long would it take to get there by private jet?
Yeah.
Is he
I'll
jetting?
see.
We have to drive to the airport, which is already kind of a pain.
That is
Okay.
at least
Which airport?
half an hour.
JFK
You
or
know it's going to be
LaGuardia?
Newark.
Newark.
No man is worth that.
But the date was going really well.
Yeah,
lost
and
me.
and it's still not worth it.
At Newark.
Okay, it only takes 12 hours
Okay.
to drive to Chesterton.
So you drive for 12 hours.
Okay, we do
Or you
drive.
can walk, you can take a brisk walk, and it'll take 11 days.
You went on a date with this guy in Williamsburg, and then you walked with him for 11 days.
For 11 days.
Now you're in a serious relationship.
Yeah.
To Chesterton, Indiana, and you went to his house, and he brings you into his basement. And he says, close your eyes. And you close your eyes, and then he says, okay, open them. And this is what you see.
This is the start of a Lifetime movie, but not like a fun one.
You see him.
It's one of those
Poking
ones
out.
that people complain about to
Yeah.
the network.
They're like, I couldn't relate to the dreamy man who has the conversation pit.
Your version of the pit is much deeper and not as wide as it is in the...
Or he's just really big.
And he's like he's sitting down.
Yeah,
and
that's why it was okay for us to walk.
Oh, did he carry us on his huge shoulders?
Yeah, he has long strides.
It does look like he's popping out an oubliette, I will say.
Oh, what?
An oubliette.
An oubliette.
He's got a little soul patch.
Of course he does.
An oubliette.
Julie, what is that?
Isn't an oubliette like a room? An oubliette is a type of chamber.
No, an oubliette's like a medieval pit that they would throw prisoners into when they wanted to forget about it.
Yeah, that's a
those
room.
weird, like, bird babies.
It's
You know, like you see them at Target and you're like, what's this? And then it like goes, and you're like, I shouldn't have asked.
I don't know.
I can't tell which reference is less accessible, mine or yours.
Comment down below if you knew
anyone
what
is
an
talking
oubliette
about.
was, and comment down below if you know what I'm talking about.
It's my
the babies,
favorite-
the weird ones. They're different colors.
my favorite Shakespeare play, Oblio and Oubliette.
There, that one's for everyone. You can
Yeah.
have that one for free.
Well, okay, I have a serious question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chesterton, Indiana,
Yes.
founded by Chester Cheetah?
Chesterton Cheetah.
Yeah, that's his father.
Yeah, his father.
Yeah, Chester Cheetah is Chesterton the second, but he's like, please, I'm not like my dad. I'm cool.
According to Merriam-Webster, oubliette is a dungeon with an opening only at the top.
Yeah, you throw a person into it,
Oh.
so you forget about them and then they die.
But he puts himself in the
And
oubliette.
he's
Yeah.
really
And
tall.
he's so tall.
He's really into it.
He throws himself in, hits the ground, but there's a ladder in there, and then he just sets it up and climbs out like this. What do you do?
And there's like
'Cause-
this weird fireplace looking thing.
The basis for the word oubliette is a French word which means to forget.
Oh.
Oh, so you just forget about them.
Yeah, and then they die.
That's-
And then you throw another person in there.
So romantic.
You know, I actually knew that. I had just forgotten.
Wow.
I've never heard that word in my life. I just know the babis.
The bird.
Chesterton, who's in this pit, is going, don't oubliette me. Don't oubliette about our date. And then you leave him in there.
Yeah. But he's tall enough to get out.
Yeah. He just has to sadly climb out.
Okay, so I'm doing a scenario here for you.
Things are
Okay.
called.
Yes.
So the lights, hold on, let me do the whole scenario.
Do the whole scenario.
Yeah,
This
please.
is important. The lights are off.
The lights are off.
He brings you to the basement. The lights
The lights
The lights?
hold on.
Are they Friday night? Is it Friday night?
Friday night.
Is it Friday
Yeah.
night?
The lights are off.
The lights are off.
Wow.
And then he's like,
Where am I?
stand here. He stands you there. He turns the lights off. You hear him like scuffling around.
Yeah.
The lights come on.
There he is.
Here he is like this.
Uh-huh.
And then
Uh-huh.
while you're watching, he sort of like has this look on his face like, I know what's about to happen next.
Uh-huh.
And then he just slowly does this.
Yes.
There he goes.
And he
Wow.
peeks at you like this.
No.
And then his eyebrows.
Uh-huh.
Wow, this is a fun,
His eyebrows go
interactive.
up.
Yeah, this is a performance
His
piece.
eyebrows go up even higher. Like,
They go up to the top of his head,
Like-
or his hairline at least.
Yeah, I don't
what
like
do you,
that.
What do you think?
I don't.
Maybe they're like maybe they're like
like what?
maybe they're like maybe
I think Jacob needs
hold
to
on,
be
I'm gonna show
reset
you.
again.
I'm gonna show you what they're like. There we go. They're like this.
I see. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Excited for this to be a deep blue ink in a couple of weeks.
Maybe they're like what? Huh?
And then
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's clipping.
he goes the rest of the way.
Wow. He's in the fucking back rooms, dude. Put him back.
And so then it's sort of like, this is a what do you do situation. Like, do you go in there with him?
What
do
do
you
I
follow
do?
him in?
Well, first I exclaim, the babies I was thinking about were booba babies.
Booba, babe. What the hell is that?
You see what? You all
Isn't that
see
how
this?
people refer to boobs?
That's how we refer to boobs. I don't know if
Check out
that's...
those booba babies.
They look like weird little guys, and they kind of have bird-like qualities to them, and they kind of sound like Uba.
Uba de Cuba.
What are we talking about again? And that's how I react to this situation. Next question.
Bring up booba babies.
Yeah.
You're standing across the room as he goes in the pit, and you're
And I
like,
hold my phone up like, have you seen these before at Target?
do you know booba babies?
I'm sorry.
Maybe Walmart?
This didn't come up during the 11 days we spent walking here
Yeah, it just occurred to me.
when I saw the pit.
Something about the pit.
All right, I'm done. Let me know if you would date this guy in the comments, or if you would continue the date. If you would go into the pit, that's what I really want to know.
Yeah.
Would you go into the pit?
Would you go into the conversation pit?
I would peer over the edge of the pit to see what the contents of the pit
You
were.
can't see; it's pitch black in there. You can't see what's in there.
I slowly back away.
You don't see any booba babies down there.
Oh, then I run.
Do you hear the booba babies, though?
Going. I don't know what sound they make. I just know it's weird. What are we talking about?
I'm done. You want to draw, Karina?
Yeah.
Okay, Karina.
What?
I got a number for you. Is 5.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Finally, here's your chance to own your very own over 10K square feet bank in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and it comes with a vault.
Oh my god, I want to buy it. Is it still
So
available?
this is a bank. It's $749,000, and it comes with its own vault.
Oh my god.
No joke. I want to live in it.
Are we moving to Pawtucket?
This is another episode where I draw Julia. Who would live in this bank?
Julia, apparently.
Julia.
Other than me.
Our new office is in the vault.
Being able to record in that vault.
Ooh.
Not going to have any street sounds in there, I bet.
Why
No.
are we wanting to buy a bank?
I mean,
That's
it's
a big, cool
it's a
door.
bank. Who doesn't want to live in a bank? Everyone loves being at the bank.
Every time I go to the bank, I'm like, dang, I wish I lived here.
And every time we kiss.
We're not doing that joke anymore.
I should draw. I'm at a loss. It's a bank. I don't know what to tell you. Who lives in a bank?
Just make up a person that lives in the bank.
But that could be any of us.
Oh, make up a person who lives in the bank.
Bank.
He lives in a bank and he lives in the bank.
His name is Bank.
It's Banksy.
Banksy. Banksy.
This is Banksy.
Yeah.
And he lives in the bank. Banksy.
So now draw what you think Banksy looks like.
Well, no, bank.
Yeah,
See.
Banksy.
Yeah, different from the street artist Banksy. This is Bank Banksy. He lives in a bank.
Yeah, he lives in a bank.
In Rhode Island.
That's his deal.
Pawtucket.
I was named Banksy before the street artist Banksy
You
showed
took my
up.
name.
I bet he's not even named Bank.
I should have taken my name and locked it in the bank. Haha. That wouldn't have been stolen.
Could you imagine if Banksy's identity was revealed and his name was Banksy? Everyone's like, damn, we didn't even think to check if there was someone named Banksy.
Who would have thought it was the guy named Bank.
Yeah, maybe he lives there not because of the fact that it's a bank, but because it was the only house available.
To a bear. He's a bear.
Yeah, this is like a Beauty and the Beast kind of situation. So you were on this date and it went really well.
my
So
God.
you go back to his place in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and you're a little alarmed to discover it's an abandoned bank. And
With a
then he
vault.
says, "Are you ready to see what I really look like?"
He's a bear who lives in a bank.
He's just a guy with paws.
Every time someone finds out that he lives in a bank, they're like, "Oh, there's a real bear market out there." Ah.
And then he starts to cry.
He's like, "I've heard this so many times.
So
This bank costs so much money."
Karina, according to your lore,
Yes.
he brings you to his bank.
He
He
brings
says,
you to his bank.
"Are you ready to see what I really look like?" And then his hands just turn into paws.
Yeah. He looks the same, but he has paws.
Don't be afraid.
He goes, "Oh man, it really hurts to keep my hands not looking like this."
Yeah, he's just a guy, but he has paws like a little cat.
Most people run away in fear when they see my true form.
I hope it doesn't give you pause.
Because it certainly gave me pause.
Yeah, what do? I personally stay because that's adorable.
I'm kind of a jokester about the pause. Try to add a little levity to the situation.
The first time you learn about the paws, I realize it can be a little fur raising.
I understand if you're upset that I didn't mention this special clause in our date.
I do have a contract.
And also clause.
Also clause.
Oh my god, does this bank come with a red room? Ew.
Will you be able to bear to be with me?
You know what? I thought I was down and now I don't know.
Oh, let's not play cat and mouse.
Unfortunately, half the year I will be unavailable, not with work, but because of sleep.
I do hibernate.
I do hibernate.
It comes from my paws.
It just feels natural, you know?
Having pause like this really makes you tired in the winter.
It's normal.
It's normal.
Very strange man I've constructed.
Oh, I always order the salmon. You should get the salmon. You should get the salmon. If you don't finish the salmon, no worries. I will gladly.
Just toss it in the air and
Just-
I'll catch it in my mouth.
Could you wiggle it a little bit? Oh, yes. There we go. Enticing.
He's standing so widely.
Because he's ashamed. Get back here. You can't escape.
He's
Yeah.
trying to get to the vault.
Get out of the vault. Yeah, whenever he starts to his paws start to change, he runs into the vault. He's like, "No, I'll hurt you." And then he makes biscuits.
The vault keeps all my secrets safe.
It's just a bunch of blankets.
Just makes a blanket for it down there.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Banksy.
Bang, bang, bang.
It would only take 3 days to walk to Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
This is such a much better deal than
That's
the other
an
guy.
easy walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3
And
days.
there's no pit.
Yeah.
But there's a
That,
vault.
that we know of. Yeah, the vault. But he doesn't let you in the vault. He doesn't put you in the vault.
No, the vault is for him.
The vault is for him to make biscuits in.
Yeah,
I hibernate in the vault.
to roll around in his blankets and make
Yeah.
biscuits.
And go, ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, like that.
Those are the noises you hear in the night. The town thinks the bank is haunted.
Actually, just one really content cat boy.
His face is already very good, just with the mouth. The
You look so ashamed.
Yeah, wouldn't you be? He got paws.
No, I'd be psyched. Do you imagine if I had big paws and toe beans?
No, it's only. I mean, are they toe beans if they're on your fingies?
Yeah, they're all toes.
They're all toes.
Yeah.
Fingers are toes.
Yeah.
No one calls them finger beans.
Finger beans.
Finger
Fingers are-
beans.
You know, I feel like Winnie the Pooh did the humanoid bear community a disservice. I do wear pants. He only wears a shirt.
And I don't eat that much honey.
And I don't get stuck
It's
in the round doors.
It's a normal amount of honey I consume.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm going in the door, out the door, in the door, out the door. I'm not stuck.
I'm not stuck even a little bit.
And I don't say, oh, bother.
I say, oh, fuck.
Because I'm a man.
Like a real human.
And I do say oh fuck a lot.
Like
But
a real human.
It's because my paws bump into things all the time and I
Yeah.
knock over my vases.
Because they're just so big and meaty.
But I never say it in the first 18 seconds of a YouTube video.
No, I would never do that.
No.
That's why we waited this long.
Yeah, to introduce me.
Although the rules seem pretty arbitrary, so I don't know.
So it might still. We'll see.
We'll find out. We'll
Maybe-
find out later.
Maybe we bleep that part. We don't know.
We don't know yet. No one knows.
POV.
No one's in control of YouTube.
You're looking in the vault.
This is the reveal. His hands have just transformed into paws. My real name is Banksy, and I have paws.
And I live in the bank.
I live in this bank.
I understand if you want to leave. Like, I don't want to leave. I just am confused. I'm not like scared.
Yeah, I don't think this is a big deal, but
I walked with you for 3 days.
yeah,
This is,
I'm kind of down.
Yeah, I think you're cute.
He's gonna have like dramatic lighting. It should just be on the paws.
He's got 2 spotlights.
These are all of his blankets that he makes biscuits in.
I want him to emerge from the shadows so you don't see him, just his silhouette. And then he pops out his little paws so they're in the light. And you're like, oh, he's turning into a bear, and he keeps walking. And he's still just a guy other than the paws.
Now you've seen it.
Now you've seen all of me.
Poor Bank.
It was a very specific curse.
A little too specific.
The witch that cursed me died halfway through. She didn't get to finish the sentence.
I'm really good at opening jars, but not much else.
I think she was going to enumerate each body part that she was going to turn into a bear. But after she said hands, she choked on a cashew.
Your hands, bear paws. Your head.
She was snacking on cashews while she cursed me.
Damn,
But
what
my
a girl
hands-
boss.
They were too busy being transformed into bear claws, so I couldn't Heimlich her, so she just died.
And I could have, but you know, the paws.
The pause.
So dumb.
I had a lot going on at the moment.
I'm done.
Banksy.
Bang, Banksy.
Banksy.
Beautiful.
Okay, here he is.
Time for me.
I
In
love
all
him.
of his horror.
Julia.
Nathan,
Julia.
please give me a number.
Your number is 1.
Number 1.
Ooh,
It's
party.
the weekend, and we found the perfect home in Northfield, Ohio, for someone who loves to go to the club but hates the part of having to actually go to the club. Currently listed for $799,900.
Okay, but like that's so valid is
This-
the problem.
What I love about this is that the outside looks like any house
Yeah.
in any suburb in America, and the inside is just a full-on nightclub.
It's one of those like kind of ugly new houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
hate
never
the window
know
placement.
what you're going to find inside of a house.
The inside of a house can be anything, it turns out.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want in there.
Yeah. They can paint over the windows so that it looks normal on the outside, but on the inside it's a club.
It's a full nightclub that they just are in by themselves.
This is the person who lives in this house? Oh, they're so happy to be
Wouldn't
at the
you
club.
be? You never have to go out.
Yeah.
I already don't have to go out.
But
Is
now
this-
you don't have to go out.
Julia, is this you?
No!
Yeah. Why would that be Julia?
I
She
hate
wants
the
to live
club.
in the bank.
She doesn't want to live in the club. She wants to live in the bank.
Don't
I want
we
to
all,
live in the
though?
bank. I want the opposite of a club, a bank. Here.
What if a club
In a
that
bank?
was a bank? You can party in the vault.
I've heard of a club banger, but a club banker?
Whoa!
Awooga.
It's Sephiroth.
Just because she has a middle part.
Middle parts are in right now. Sephiroth would be so popular
Yeah.
if he was alive today.
Too bad he's not.
Too bad he died.
In the arms of a one-wing angel?
Yeah.
Did I do it?
You
Yeah.
did it.
Yay!
Hello? Sephiroth?
Sephiroth, is that you?
Come on in, bud.
Wasn't expecting any visitors today. He's just standing over there quietly.
I'm really killing it at this party. That's how Sephiroth speaks, right?
Hey, it's me, Sephiroth.
Sure.
Classic Sephiroth.
Always going mid.
So I'm waiting for more like context here with this. She has the house.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on a date. You went on a date with her.
Yeah.
Oh.
It went really great.
Northfield, Ohio.
And she took you back to her house in Northfield, Ohio.
Which is...
Does she like the nightclub? I can't tell. Like, she looks tired.
I think she really likes the nightclub. But I think like all her friends are over it by now. Like, yeah, okay, we know you have a nightclub, Jessica.
We just want to watch a movie. Like, do you have a couch?
She's like, I spent so much money on this, please. They're like, if you wanted a nightclub, you should have just opened a business. It's like, no.
Yeah, it's like you made a nightclub that only loses money. Is what you've done.
But you never have to go out.
But you never have to go out, Jacob.
But no one else is there. It's just you.
You're
Maybe that's
there
what I like.
from the date.
You want to be at a nightclub alone?
Maybe.
That's, I mean, better than being at a nightclub with people in it, am I right?
Hey.
Wait. Well, I feel like if I were the type of person who wanted to go to a nightclub at all, it would probably be to interact with people at the nightclub.
Well, clearly, whoever built this house disagrees.
The last time I went to a nightclub was terrible, so maybe I'm just biased.
The last time I went to a nightclub was terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, the last time I went to a nightclub was terrible.
Yeah, I walked in and I immediately broke a glass because it was where I was going to put my hands to walk up the stairs steadily.
And there was a glass?
Yeah, someone just put their glass on the stair rail and I broke it. And I was like, well...
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, I can't even do anything. It's too crowded. I'm going to leave.
This is such a funny drawing, Julia. Just waiting patiently for people to show up.
Yeah, they are outside, but the door is locked because it's a private home.
Do you like she's got her like bracelets on, her earrings in?
Oh, she's
sitting on a really tall stool.
No, she's just really small.
Wait, is this the parable about the long spoon?
Long stool.
The long stool.
So you're in this nightclub in heaven.
Or hell, you don't know.
Or hell, I'm unclear. I forgot how the parable goes, but you're in this nightclub and all the stools are really long. And you're all drinking from these like what is it, like champagne flutes, but the stems are really long. And it's hard.
You can't get it to your mouth.
Yeah, you have to get each other the champagne.
And it's unclear why the stools are so long.
Yeah, you're just also on a long stool.
We haven't figured that part out yet, but
That's
it probably
just-
means something.
It's part of the aesthetic. Everything has to be long. That was Gabriel's idea.
Minimalism is out, longness is in.
I would like to go to a nightclub where everything was made to look like you were really small.
That's fun.
So like
that
everything's like
surely-
really big.
That surely exists.
Well, where is it?
I don't know.
Where is it?
I just think that more nightclubs should lean harder into some like crazy themes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I went
Most
to
of the time the theme is nightclub.
I went to the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids part of Universal Studios,
Yeah.
and I thought, what if this was a nightclub?
Yeah. I was like 8 years old. And I was like, what if this was a nightclub?
I wish this giant ant was popping bottles.
The biggest bottles.
Yeah. Huge, tiny, big ant,
Yeah.
giant bottles. And I'm tiny.
Can I tell you guys something absolutely wild?
Yes.
Yeah.
That Draw Detective season 3, I legitimately wrote a room where you are in a club and everything is very big and you are very small. Like you are a bug.
Wait, is this a bit?
That can't be true.
I literally cut it out from the season, but it's in my little binder.
You're gonna have to prove it. I'm gonna need evidence.
I don't know
of this.
about this one. I can't tell if you're doing a bit.
You gotta
No,
write it.
it
You gotta
was-
write it back in. You gotta write it back in, Julia.
I can't.
Just reference it, just in passing.
It was going to be run by someone who was really into bugs, but needed a customer base, so they turned it into a club. And that is a true
Wow.
They turned it into a club just so they could have giant bugs.
Well, yeah, because they wanted to pretend to be a bug.
They
So
wanted to
would greet
pretend
you on
to
the door,
be a bug.
dressed like a slug.
I see. So they're
Yeah.
not like an entomologist. They're like a bug pervert.
Yeah.
They're just a fan.
I believe in my binder somewhere I wrote bug
Same
pervert.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Anyway, this girl's just waiting for anyone to show up at her bumpin' clubhouse.
Girl,
And they're
you
just, like,
live in
over it.
A suburb.
You're in Ohio.
You're in Ohio. In your own home. God,
Put on your pajamas.
I love real estate.
More like fake estate, if you ask me.
My favorite thing that I do whenever I'm like at home and have nothing to do with my brother is that we look at Manhattan real estate most expensive like 1st. And just, I'm telling you, every like Manhattan penthouse or other expensive sale property has either a grand piano or a cause statue. It's the two genders of Manhattan real estate. And just seeing what other weird shit are in those places. Like the one that had like the catacombs in the dining room. That was pretty cool.
What the hell?
That's very good.
People like you own a home and you have like a lot of money and suddenly you're just like an absolute freak.
Like, what if I take everything I like from the world and just like put it here in a sad facsimile? Like a lonely, sad version
Yeah.
of the thing I enjoyed in real life.
Oh, I own an entire massive floor of a New York building on Park Avenue. What if I put strange cryptid-like statues looming over my bed right up by the window so that they get silhouetted by the morning sun?
It's like, okay.
What a wonderful idea.
You can do that. No one can tell you not to, I guess.
Whatever
And
you
they
want.
do it. I saw it on Street Easy.
Amazing.
So we named Banksy. Did Jacob's Pitman have a name?
I think Pittman is his last name.
Pittman.
Is his first name Brad?
His first name is Brad.
Brad.
He's Brad Pittman.
I think I started calling her Jessica.
You did. You're like, Jessica.
Yeah.
Jessica. Okay, so we've got Jessica, Brad Pittman, and Banksy.
Yeah.
The man who has paws.
The man who has paws.
Man with a very specific curse to have paws. And there are 3 real estate owners.
Yeah.
Wow. Takes all kinds.
It's aspirational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they can own real estate, so can you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. But thanks for watching either way. You can at least own the experience you had watching this episode of
Yeah.
Drawfee.
Wow.
And no one can take that from you. But also you can't sell it because it's worthless.
If you feel
It's nothing.
if you feel like spending your money, we got a Patreon where you can support us.
Yeah. So
directly.
take your big paw and click on that like, click on that subscribe, click the links, click them, please.
Click them. You can't even control what you click. Your paws are too big.
Yeah, they're so big
So you're going to click on all of it.
at the same time.
Check out our merch. Check out our Twitch. We're sorry.
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 Sorry.